We're going to start with the nation. Imo Kogi governorship polls. Uzodinma-Ododo triumph. Inflation rises on soaring food energy prices. Terrorists kill 100 in Burkina Faso attack. 5 die in Ijebu-Ode-Ore road crash. Oyo seals illegal mining sites. Customs raises exchange rates for importers. Naira to rebound with $34.8 billion diaspora remittances. And Nigeria equities return rises to 10.7 trillion naira. Okay, which story are we starting in the nation?
Inflation of food price increase. So the nation carried out what they call a survey, an economic survey of food, an economic intelligence reports by economic and finance firms surveyed by nation. And this indicated that continuing increase in cost of basic foods, logistics, energy, and other living items have pushed up inflation to about 27.5% in the month of October. They said that the indication shows that it may continue to rise to more than 110 basis points to more than 27.5% for October. And consumer price index, otherwise known as inflation rate, had risen for the ninth consecutive month from 25.80% in August to 26.72% in September. This, of course, is reflective of our realities right now with the way even Gary is now over 2,000 naira. Yeah. AfroInvest said it expected inflation to rise by 102 basis points to 27.9% in October, and this is confirmed by nation.
Okay, so let me take the story on the Naira rebound. So despite the turbulent time facing the Naira, market forces or market feedback shows that the local currency will harness major positives before the end of this year. According to this report, the Naira appreciated by 21.76% against the dollar in the I&E window. The official market rate closing rate was about 780 Naira to the dollar, although parallel market is still about 1,100 at the end of the market time. According to this report, said when migrants sent home part of their earnings in the form of either cash or goods or to support their families, those transfers are known as workers or migrant remittances, and they're supporting the economy right now. According to PricewaterhouseCoopers, analysts said that one of the low-hanging fruits expected to trigger Naira's continued rebound is the remittances of about $34.8 billion from the diaspora Nigerians living and working abroad to strengthen the domestic economy. PricewaterhouseCoopers also estimated that 25.8 billion inflows from diaspora to Nigeria since 2021 that will double in the coming years. And they are expecting that this growth will indeed strengthen our domestic economy.
Yeah, so a human interest story. 5 persons died and 1 person was injured in yesterday's accident on the Ijebu-Ode-Ore Expressway. The accident happened about 6:09 a.m. at Ososa Junction, and it involved 2 unmarked vehicles, a Mack Truck and a Honda Accord car. According to the story, they said the Honda Accord driver was speeding and had a side collision with the truck while trying to overtake it. Now, a statement by the Chief Route Commander and Federal Road Safety Corps, a Public Education Officer, Ogun Sector Command, Florence Ogbe, said the bodies had already been deposited at the Ijebu-Ode General Hospital morgue, and said the accident was could have been avoidable if caution had been taken. And the advice is to stop making quick turns, on the expressway, or maybe where there's an intersection or a proper turning point. We must ensure that we slow down when we come to all those junctions. And so they said 8 persons were involved in the accident, 7 males, 1 female, 1 person was injured, and 5 persons died, while 2 other persons were unhurt. They are all been taken to the hospital in Ijebu-Ode.
Just very grateful, extra grateful that you go and come, because we took over 50 people past that road on Saturday and came back and nothing happened. And when you hear stories like this, you just be extra grateful that don't take it for granted. I want to take the story of the financial institution, talking about financial inclusion. I took the story 2 weeks ago where Fidelity Bank had already said that because of the challenges of financial institution fraud, which has been said to be to the tune of 159 billion since 2020 till date, they stopped doing any transaction from Fidelity to Moneypoint and to OP, saying that there wasn't a proper know your customer process. But in a meeting, the CEO, the group CEO of Moneypoint, Tosin Enyolorunda, paid a courtesy visit to the chief executive officer of Fidelity, Nneka Onyeali Ikpe in Lagos, and he expressed the fact that they do a detailed check that no account is opened on Moneypoint without BVN verification done, and that they also understand that there are lots of fraud going on, but they are doing their best to ensure that it doesn't go through their own company. And on the other side, the CEO of Fidelity said that they are happy with the patience and the compliance they are going to release. So probably in a short while, Fidelity bank account holders can finally start doing transactions to Moneypoint, because I guess that's what they're trying to, in the financial inclusion place, collaborate to push through addressing payment challenges within the country. That was the conclusion of the meeting. I'm happy to see collaboration going on, and hopefully...
Great. Moving on now to the Punch. PDP LP kick as Uzodinma Ododo win protest in Bayelsa. Nigerians make unfair demands on lawmakers, says Senate President. Artist takes ill during church concert, dies in hospital. Israel, Hamas, Arab nations condemn Gaza killings, want ICC probe. FG aims for 1.9 million barrels, intensifies war against oil theft. Editors Summit, NGE draws Tinubu, Ribado, others to Uyo. VCs write FG, reject 40% varsity IGR deduction. Dangote refinery secures license to refine 300,000 barrels per day crude. And Kale pays certain military Amazons, takes the last salute. Okay, story.
A human interest story. Performing artist based in Osogbo, Osun State, popularly known with the stage name Tola King, reportedly died after a brief illness at a church when during a concert that was happening on Saturday. So the governor of the Celestial Performing Artists Association of Nigeria in Osun State, Semitokpe Awoshika, confirmed the story and mentioned that he was performing alongside his other colleagues at a concert organized by the Celestial Church, located in Obalinde area of Osogbo, in the early hours of Saturday morning when he suddenly took ill. So they had to, sit him down. He was supposed to hand over the microphone to the next performer. And by the time he handed the microphone, he grabbed him from the back, and he said his breath was not consistent, so they had to take him in, sat him down, gave him first aid, and took him to a hospital in Osogbo. From that hospital, they referred him to another hospital in Ile-Ife, and while they were taking care of him till about 1 p.m., 2 p.m., he wasn't getting better, and then he slumped and died. So we're not told the cause of his death, but I'm sure investigations will confirm that.
Really sad.
So sorry.
We have the VC's story. So
let's take that after the break. Okay. Let's go on a quick break. When we come back, we'll continue with our reviews. Stay with us. We'll be right back.